as long as
second,
you keep them
separate.
So
okay.
If clause and then
So if clause, what's the meaning clause? C-L-A meaning clause.
Clause or main clause.
A main clause and then
if
clause. And if clause.
Okay, let's start with the zero conditional.
Okay, so let's start with the zero condition.
And the structure of the zero.
And the structure of zero condition
that we use
it to talk about something that always is true,
or something
about
the laws of nature.
The laws of nature.
Clause.
Clause. Okay, if a clause.
So let me give you some examples. If you heat ice, it melts.
If you heat ice, it melts. If you heat ice, it melts. Okay. If you heat ice, it melts.
Simple fact.
If you heat ice,
it turns to water.
It turns water. If you heat ice, it melts. Simple fact. If you heat ice, it turns water. Metals.
If you study hard, generally you pass exams.
If you study hard, generally you pass the exams. If you study hard, generally you pass the exam. If you study hard, you generally pass the exams. That's right.
If you press
the button, the machine stops. If you press the button, the machine stops. Okay, so I'm gonna to make some examples. So my zero conditional, like make some maybe make 3 or 5. Zero condition, conditional, C-O-N-D-I-T-I-O-N-A-L, conditional. Okay, so make 3 examples of conditional. If I run, I'll be sweat. If I run, I'll be sweat. How to spell sweat? I forgot. Sweat.
With a little bit, because you're not the main or the premise.
Okay. I stop at EAT. Sweat. It's sweet. Sweat. I start with EAT. Yeah, let's correct. Sweat. Okay, so next one and run. If I run, I'll be sweat. If I sleep too late, I might get up too late. Get up too late. Okay. So next one is kind of like if I turn on my phone, if you press, I might. Just like if I sleep too late. If I run, I'll be sweat. If I sleep too late, I will get up too late. And if I eat too much, I'll be full. Okay, I'm done with the third conditional 3 example sentence. If you press the button,
the machine stops.
Starts,
depending on which button you press. And if you mix black and white,
and if make blacks white,
you get gray.
And you get gray.
Okay, so they're statements.
So they're statements, truism, facts, or something
about
something about laws of nature, and that's really how we use the zero condition.
And we can also use when here instead of.
And then I can also use when here instead. For example,
when you tickle a baby, he or she.
If you tickle a baby,
laughs.
she laughs.
It's easier to sleep when you are not stressed.
It's easier to sleep when you're not dressed.
When babies are hungry, they cry.
When babies are hungry, they cry. When I eat too much, or maybe when I run a lot, I'll be get tired. When I eat something bad, I'll be diarrhea.
All of us who are parents.
When babies, okay, when I cook in the summer, I'll be okay. So when I lost my phone, I'll be sad. I'll be quiet.
All about that one.
All of them.
Babies are hungry.
When babies are hungry,
they cry
generally.
Okay,
so again.
Zero condition.
Okay, zero condition.
Now we
can replace
with unless, usually in a negative situation. Do your homework unless the teacher tells you to. Do your homework.
You don't sleep unless the room is quiet. You don't sleep well unless the room is quiet. Unless.
So let's look at the first condition.
So let's look at the first condition.
So this one gets a little.
So this is when it gets a little
bit more complicated.
Okay.
Okay. So when we use
the first conditional,
we're talking about if
plus
the present. Okay.
If you press present.
Okay, or if plus present
condition.
Present perfect.
Perfect.
And then we have the second clause.
Then we can second clause and the main clause with
the future imperative.
With the future imperative.
And then we can use can.
Then we can use must, should.
And it's with the bare and fin.
And it's a bare.
So that all sounds like a mouthful.
Let's all sound like a mouthful. Let me give you some examples.
We use first conditional.
We use the first conditions
to talk about something real.
So with the first conditional talking about something really
likely to happen.
Likely to happen.
In the immediate.
Or in the present time.
Or in the present time.
Or in the immediate future. Okay.
So if it rains, we will go to the cinema.
If it rains, we'll go to the cinema. If it rains, we'll go to cinema. Okay, so here's my first conditional, some examples. If it rains, we'll get to the cinema. We will go to the cinema. If it's a sunshine, we'll brought an umbrella to hang out to protect our body skin. If it sunshine, we will bring the umbrella to protect our skin. Okay.
If it rains, we will go to the cinema.
We'll go to
if
so
it
if
rains,
a
if
plus
plus present simple. If it rains, then we will go to the cinema. So we've got that bare infinitive. We will go
bare
to the cinema.
infinitive.
Okay. So
Okay.
if it rains, we'll go to the cinema.
We'll go to the cinema.
If it doesn't rain,
If it doesn't
we'll
rain,
go for a walk.
we'll go to for work. If it doesn't rain, we'll go to
If it
for
doesn't
work.
rain, we will go for a walk. Exactly the same. But it's the if clause
If clause separate from the will
clause, and you can
the will clause,
turn it
and you
around,
can turn it
as
around.
I said before, so you can
As
say,
I said before,
hey, we will go
say we will go to the cinema.
If it rains,
If it rains,
we will go to the park.
we'll go to the park.
If it doesn't rain.
If it doesn't rain.
So one clause first.
So one clause first, the main clause with will,
and then the if clause.
and the if clause second,
or if clause first.
if clause first, and then we'll go to the cinema.
We'll go to the cinema.
We'll go to the cinema. So you have to choose. You have choice to reserve some
if you wish.
If you wish.
If he doesn't study, he will fail his exam.
If he doesn't study and I will not. If I don't tell my friend, for swimming is fast. It's easy to learn, and he will not gonna learn it. Okay. So if I don't tell my friend, swimming is easy to learn. IMING is easy to learn. He want to go to the pool. He want go to the pool. Go to the pool.
If he doesn't study, he
will fail his exams.
If you need money, let me know.
If you need money, let me know.
If you have cleaned your room, you can watch TV.
If you clean your room, you can watch TV.
And if you're in town,
you
should call us.
If you're in town, you should call us. You should call us. Model verb. Okay, model verb. If you are in China, just call me. I'll meet you. If you're in China, just call me. If you're in USA, and I just want to say hi to you. No, if you are okay, if you're in China, and we're gonna see each other maybe. If you're in China, we may gonna see each other. We may gonna see EACH. Just come here. You can see.
Should call me. Okay, so there are examples of.
So there are examples of using
if
in different tense.
And then in that
and in the second main clause, we have got a fifth.
Future, and we can use can.
We'll teach.
Or may, or might, or must.
Or might,
should.
We might, or should. We may see.
Never put if and will in the same clause.
And never put an if and a will in the same clause.
That's a real no-no.
That's a real no-no.
If it's
That's a real no.
sunny,
if it's sunny, we'll
go to the beach.
We'll go to the beach. Why? Why?
If it's
Cassie, could you just come here? I have a question to ask you. Cassie. Okay, I turn it off. Cassie, just come here. If it's sunny, we'll go to the beach. If it's sunny, we'll go to the beach. Why? Why is it wrong, Cassie? Come here, just